to the SoCal Prep Insider In-Depth Podcast. I'm Alex Scarr. This podcast tells the story of high school athletes across the Southland and their transition to colleges around the country. My guest today is Jake Kyman, senior forward for Santa Margarita High School in Rancho Santa Margarita, California. Jake is the senior captain for the Eagles and a 4-year varsity player. His size, ball handling, and shooting abilities earn him interest from schools all over the country, but he's decided to stay home and play ball at UCLA. I caught up with him after an Eagles practice to chat about his goals for college, his role as a leader for his team, and the beginnings of a pretty solid shoe collection. Here's our conversation. SoCal Prep Insider In-Depth Podcast. I'm here at Santa Margarita High School with Jake Kyman. Jake, thanks for sitting down with me. I appreciate it.
Yep, thank you for having me.
Now, we're going to launch into all of your senior season stuff, your recruiting stuff, but just for a second, let's talk about the season ahead. We just got done talking about you guys playing Bosco last night, Trinity League. You guys lost double overtime. You lost by 3, but you got a little bit later. What are you feeling towards the rest of the season?
We just got to finish strong. I mean, we've had a very tough schedule, so it's definitely pounding on us. We just got to keep working and keep fighting. I mean, it's a long, strenuous season, so I mean, we just got to stay focused and do what we do and get better.
So let's give a little background on you for the people listening. 6'7", 177. I stood next to you. I'm about 6 foot, 6'1". You're a good deal taller than me. So 6'7" looks legit. 4-year varsity player. So you've been with this program. You stayed at Santa Margarita. You played varsity the last 4 years. What's that experience been like?
I mean, it's been amazing. It's been a blessing. I mean, just playing the best teams from all around Southern California and also all over the state and the country as well. And I mean, just playing at the top level of, I mean, every night we have a really good team of someone who's probably going to go D1 on their team. So a lot of good teams, a lot of good players. So I mean, it just gets me prepared for college next year, and just that atmosphere of playing tough people and tough schedules and tough teams.
You've been playing since your freshman year. I mean, you weren't just a guy that got to wear the jersey and sit on the bench. You were actually a participant, like a contributor in your freshman year. You had 7.6 points per game your freshman year, and then junior year you worked all the way up to 17.1. Obviously your senior year is kind of the culmination of all that. How has your game evolved from being a freshman 14 to being almost a grown man?
It's grown a lot. I mean, as a freshman I was mostly just like being a role player, and when I'm open, shoot the ball, but try and get the other guys who are like the main guys on the team the ball and find them open when they're open. And just playing defense and just being that key glue guy from a freshman, and then obviously working way up sophomore year. I got to shoot the ball more. In more situations I was being exposed to the ball and just playing better defense on the better guys and stuff. And then as a junior year, I mean, it just developed all the way to one of the top scorers on the team and just being a leader and helping the team win. And then the same thing this year.
Now you're committed to UCLA. Good choice. That's where I went.
Okay, love it.
So a big fan of the choice. But you committed to UCLA over BYU, LSU, Colorado. Why the Bruins?
I mean, it just felt like home. My mom went there. I've been there so many times. It just has that family atmosphere. And I mean, like, it's one of the top schools in the nation. So, I mean, I don't know how you wouldn't want to go there. So it's just located in a great place, LA. I mean, there's so many connections to every spot, you know, to knowing people and just making your way through life. So, I mean, you couldn't go wrong. And just, I love the staff. I mean, I know that they're gone, or they're going to be gone soon, but I just love the place, and UCLA is just a great place to be.
So let's talk about that a little bit. Coach Steve Alford, he was there for a couple of years. You recruited by him, right? His staff. He gets fired after the slow start. What's that process as a recruit when the head coach and that staff that recruited you, when they get fired? What's that process like for you? I
mean, I love them to death. I love every one of them. I mean, they've really believed in me. They gave me a chance in my opportunity to play my dream school at UCLA. So I just thank them for everything of what they've done for me. And I mean, I really love them, their philosophies and stuff. But I mean, things happen, and basketball's a business, and I understand why it happened. And so we just got to work towards it and keep working. And on whoever the new coach is, I'm just going to get affiliated with them and just learn their philosophies and what they do. And I mean, just use it as a new clean slate. I mean, because I mean, and again, it's going to be a new coach. He's not going to have any preconceived ideas of players and stuff. So it's going to be a fight for positions and starting spots and minutes. And so I mean, that'll also help me a little bit. But I'm just happy to be at UCLA.
Now you're a top 10 player in California, right?
Mm-hmm.
But there's also another guy, Jaime Jaquez from Camarillo.
Yep.
He's another top 10 player. He's coming in. You guys are about the same size, kind of similar games. Have you gotten to know him at all?
Yeah, I'm getting to know him a little bit over this past year. I mean, he's a good guy. I love him. He's a great player, great teammate. I mean, I'm excited to play with him.
So does that kind of amp up the excitement knowing there's another SoCal kid going and kind of in your shoes going and playing?
Yeah, it definitely does, knowing that you're another guy is in your shoes and just going there with you to experience the same thing, experience it together, and just have a teammate and friend to bring it with you.
Let's go back to Santa Margarita for a second. You guys have been an open division team the last 3 years, first round exit in the playoffs.
Yeah.
What can you say about how hungry this team is to kind of get over that hump?
We've been really hungry these past couple of years. I mean, our schedules is very tough, so I mean, we're trying to get a higher seed, and we've just been working really hard. I mean, stuff comes. I mean, we've had adversity of players getting injured, hurt, and things throughout the years. But I mean, we just got to keep working hard and pushing through that to the top and trying to break through that barrier. I mean, because this is my last year and I want to leave a mark here at SM. So I mean, that's my goal.
I mean, how good is this team? You got Max Agrimpolo, who's going to SC. He's a great player.
He's really
good. A bunch
good.
of guys seem to be getting noticed for the next level. So how good is this team?
We're really good. I mean, we could do a lot of things. I mean, we have me who can shoot, Max can get to the basket. I mean, both of us could do either or. Big Lee, he's a force inside, gets rebounds, goes to the basket. And then we have a couple guys, role guys. Sela, who's back finally from his transfer and eligibility, so he's good now. And then a couple of key guys like Jack, who's a freshman who comes off the bench, helps us a lot. Aldo, sophomore, plays good minutes, just works hard in the paint, and just is that one of the key glue guys how I was when I was younger. And then Jake Blazona, our point guard, who just moves the ball, and he's not really looking to shoot, and he could score if he needs to get the floaters inside, but he's really good at moving the ball around. And then Kendall, our starting point guard, who really has picked it up in the last couple of weeks that I'm excited about, which gives us another guy who's scoring like 15, 20 plus to help the team get past those humps when me and Max and Lee are being face guarded and guarded by us. They're tough guys.
So you just rattled off everybody on the team.
Yeah,
right?
pretty much did.
And you're a captain, right?
Yeah.
So what's that leadership role? You seem to be certainly embracing it. But what's that leadership role for you as a captain?
It means a lot to me. I mean, knowing that I'm the face of the team and just the face of here at SM for basketball almost. And I just want to leave a good impact on the team and everyone around who's watching, and just keep everyone entertained, and just know that we're SM basketball, and I'm here to help and push people to their goals if they want to go there, and just working the team better.
So let's go back to your freshman year. First round of the playoffs, you're playing Chino Hills.
Yep.
And that's the Chino Hills team with Lonzo Ball, LaMelo Ball, LiAngelo, all three Ball brothers.
Yep.
What was that game like?
I was a freshman, so I was so overwhelmed with the whole basketball business and all the hype around people. So when I first saw that, I was like, this is crazy. They're the number one team in the country. These guys, he's going to go to the league, which he obviously is on the Lakers. And just both of the brothers are really good players, just working through that. And it's just crazy, knowing that it's I just felt like such a small fish in a big pond with how it was. It was just amazing to be a witness and be a part of.
Do you feel kind of inspired because Lonzo was one of the best players in the country? He goes to UCLA and then obviously now at the Lakers. Do you feel kind of inspired by that transition?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I've always looked at him and watched him throughout his career and been happy with what he's done, and I'm excited to keep watching him. And I mean, my goal, hopefully it happens, I want to play on the Lakers too. I want to go to the NBA, and the Lakers are my favorite team, so I'd love to play for them. But yeah, just he's really been a role model in just what he's done, and just kind of I just think about how I'm going to be in the same shoes and the same position as he was, going through the same stuff. So it's pretty cool.
So positionally at UCLA, you're 6'7", listed as a wing, small forward. Do they have any plans of moving you inside, outside? What's kind of the plan for you there?
Mostly I'm going to be a guard on the wing and stuff, but I mean, I could play in the post. I played on the post since I was a little kid, and I was always taller than everyone, so I've been playing down low since I was little, and I've worked out from the box to the perimeter. So I could play most positions and just be that versatile guy that helps in every single spot on the court.
Now at the top, we were talking about Trinity League, how good the Trinity League is. Is there a specific matchup or a player that you're looking forward to playing the most?
Not most. We play Olu this Friday, so Makura Maker. He's a really good player. Played him once in AAU.
He's humongous.
Yeah, he's ginormous.
He's like over 7 feet, isn't
yeah,
he?
he's like 7 feet. He can shoot. He can get to the, he's just another top player. So, that'll be fun playing against him. A couple guys on Mater Dei who are super good and stuff. Other teams too, Servite, J. Sarah. So, the Trinity League's also very tough every night. You got a big game and you got to play your hardest. Nothing's given to you in that. So, it's just fun going out playing against the best teams, best players.
What's the best atmosphere? What's the most live arena in that Trinity League?
Oh, definitely here. Friday nights, we playing a good opponent. It's crazy here. Like, I've seen the stands packed like there's the halfway mark and almost past the halfway mark of the stands. Like, the parents don't even know where to sit. It's ridiculous.
You have a good team. You're able to pack the stands.
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys, as players, feed off that environment?
We definitely do. I love the Eagles Nest, what they do for the school. It's always hype. It gets us hyped. The crowd's hype. Everyone's just feeling the energy. It brings up your intensity and just confidence in what's going on. And definitely, even when I'm tired, I just feel the energy and I just feed off of it. And I'm like, oh, I got to keep going. I got to keep going. So it's good.
So the rumor is you got a pretty sweet shoe collection. Is that true?
It's solid. I'm working it way up. Yeah, I'm trying to get there.
What's next on the list?
I'm not sure yet. I'm still looking. So we'll see how it goes.
Are you one of the hype beasts that sits out front waiting for the
waiting
for the
I
drop?
don't got that kind of time. But I'd like to get those shoes and stuff. But I don't got that kind of money. Right now, at least. But hopefully
When you get
soon.
the NBA money.
Yeah. When I get that money, the shoes will be. I'll have a full closet.
If you could have one pair.
Probably the new Off-White Air Force Ones that dropped, I think, a couple weeks ago or something.
Pretty sweet.
Yeah.
All right, a couple of quick questions here. What are you most excited for in Westwood?
Just the atmosphere. It's LA. How could you not like it? Just being a great environment, great university, just cool town and to have fun in. I'm just so excited. I can't wait.
So being a recruit, let's talk about this for a second.
Mm-hmm.
Being a recruit, obviously it's about where can you play, what's the best place to improve your game as a player, how can you evolve. But you're also a kid, you're also 18 years old, you're going to go get an education. So how much of a role does the college town, the atmosphere, how the major it might offer, how much does that influence your decision?
It influenced my decision a lot. Just going to a great university where I can get a good education, and then also just I'm not just a basketball player. I'm a student athlete. I'm a kid. Want to have fun. Want to, live. So just being in a cool town where I can meet new people and just, it's really diverse, and I just love that.
What are the NBA players you look up to most to compare your game to the most?
Gordon Hayward. I get that a lot.
Yeah, I can see it.
Yeah. Gordon Hayward I look up to, because I try to kind of have similar games, and I just kind of learn what he does, and I can see I can do stuff like him and just, work that and progress my game off that. KD's also one of the guys. He's super tall, versatile, get to the basket, shoot. And just guys like that, they were just kind of on the wing and can shoot and get to the basket and stuff, who are of good size, and just kind of learning, progressing my game and just working to make things easier when it might look hard and stuff, but just making it the easiest possible way to, get baskets and stuff, not working too hard and just pounding the ball and dribbles and stuff, and just being efficient with my dribbles and how to score.
What are you going to miss most about Santa Margarita?
Just the environment and the atmosphere. The basketball games are crazy. I'm going to miss that for sure. And just having a family environment around the whole school. Just a lot of people, and just people are always there for you. And it's just super cool. So, I'm happy I went to high school here.
To the UCLA fans listening to this, knowing that we're getting a top 10 player in the state, what can you say to them to know that you're going to come out and ball?
Maybe watch a couple mixtapes. That
Plenty out there.
There's always a couple out there. I could definitely shoot. I know they need that right now. So that'll help the team a lot next year. And I'm just excited to get there.
Jake Kyman, Santa Margarita, thanks for joining me, man. I appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.